All right, partner. Let's pick our bracket. We pick, or at least I've always picked, my brackets on who would win in a fight.
Sexiest.
The
Who's
sexiest.
Who's got the most eligible college co-ed?
I like to go with what mascot would win in a fight.
Who's getting that NIL and OnlyFans money?
Right.
Sorry.
Exactly.
Sorry. Anyway, mascots.
I have evidence as to why this works is because I was one of the only people at my job last year to pick Oakland to beat Kentucky because a bear would beat a Wildcat, right? So it works. So we're gonna do that today. And
I got every other pick wrong,
but that one worked.
I got the one that nobody expected.
And I have Alex with me to help me.
Hi.
Okay.
All right.
Start off. Auburn Tigers, Alabama State. What's their mascot?
I didn't even know that Alabama State
Existed.
was a college. That's my favorite part of every year is finding out about new colleges that I never knew existed.
That's very true. It looks like they are bees.
Oh.
Hornets.
Well, I guess logistically speaking,
Would a tiger
versus hornets? I mean, if it's a swarm of hornets,
well, let me see if they're called the Hornets or like.
I feel like whenever it's an insect like that, it's usually plural. Or like the yellow.
Yeah, they are
jackets.
Alabama State Hornets basketball. But Auburn is the best team in the country. Completely unrelated to how we're doing
things get weird
this.
when it's a first and 16th seed.
But I'm not just saying this because I want to try to keep the bracket alive. I do think a tiger would beat Hornets. Because like Hornets are they like bees and they can only sting once? Or can they sting multiple times?
I don't know.
Because that would change things. But I think a tiger would be able to withstand stings
Yeah.
and eat them.
Yeah.
Probably swat at them.
Take out a bee's nest or whatever.
Yeah.
Or a hornet's nest.
I think they could.
Whatever.
We going tiger?
Yeah. Let's go with the tiger. Now this is the matchup I've been waiting for.
Yes. Bird
the
and
Louisville
bird.
Cardinals versus the Creighton Blue Jays.
Which one is more ferocious of a bird?
They're both literally just birds.
I had no idea.
I want to go Cardinals. The Cardinals certainly looks angrier in the logo. Violent. They violent birds.
Yes, Cardinals, especially male Cardinals, can be aggressive.
Whoa. Okay.
Particularly during the breeding. Is it the breeding season? Is March?
Yo, if you're a Louisville Cardinal, it's always
Yo,
breeding season.
that's why they call it March Madness, brother.
March Badness.
Oh, let's go. Dab me up for that one.
Hell yeah.
That was pretty good.
Hell yeah.
Louisville.
All right. Michigan Wolverines.
And UC San Diego, I'm going to assume some sort of devil.
Yeah, I don't like that sacrilegious stuff.
That's very true.
You know me.
No, I do. You're always talking about.
Very conservative.
Oh no, Tritons.
So
they're just the four.
Well, Dave, one well-placed Triton could kill a Wolverine.
And you're correct on that, but it's not like the Triton holders. It's quite literally the Tritons.
Search their mascot.
Okay.
Well, okay, because that adds a wrinkle to the thing. Because like. Their mascot's just a tool.
Yeah. Well, that's my thought process. But at the same, like, for example, Purdue is the Boilermakers. It's a guy with a hammer, right? Mm-hmm. And the Triton's mascot could be a guy with a Triton, right? But they're not called the Triton holders or whatever. It's just quite literally the Triton.
It feels like a moral gray area because that's like an instant forfeit, basically.
I'm not saying. I'm just playing devil's advocate. We're shooting the shit.
Playing Blue Devil's Advocate.
Blue Devil's Advocate, which will be coming up later.
We'll get there. No, you know what? Even a guy with a Triton. I mean, you got one shot, one opportunity. If you hit it, great. If not, you're getting torn to shreds.
A Wolverine is pretty ferocious.
Wolverine, yeah.
Pretty ferocious.
Yeah.
I mean, it does. I mean, their guy does look like fucking Poseidon, though. And if he's got powers,
he's on land. He's on land.
That's true.
He's on land.
I'm
going Wolverines, dude.
I think
I'm going Wolverines.
Yeah. Texas A&M. I know theirs is a dog. I forget exactly.
Yale is a bulldog, I believe.
I think you're correct.
So that's an interesting one. I'll look up Ole Miss while you wait.
Dog v dog. What is a Tar Heel? Oh, we're not even there yet.
Yeah, we're not quite there yet.
So Yale's a Bulldog. Texas A&M is another dog, I believe, but I don't remember. Oh, fucking! It's like Lassie. A Bulldog would rip that to shreds.
Yeah, Bulldog is winning that matchup.
Sorry, Texas A&M.
Yeah. Ole Miss and North Carolina. So I have Ole Miss here if you want to look up.
Okay.
Okay, so Ole Miss is one of those ones that's interesting where they have a mascot that is completely unrelated to their school. Like, so they're the Ole Miss Rebels.
I know that, yeah.
But their mascot is Tony the Land Shark. So
Tar Heels is a ram.
So are we going with like the costumed mascot, or are we going with like a Tar Heel versus a rebel?
I mean, in a situation like this, let's just go mascot, and it's kind of a as it comes.
Sure.
I feel like discussing would a ram beat a land shark is a more fun conversation.
Well, now hold on a second, because this is also saying before the current mascot, Ole Miss had Colonel Reb, a figure representing a caricature of an elderly Southern gentleman who was their mascot until 2010. Then they had Rebel Black Bear, and then they switched to Tony. What an interesting history.
So just a dude, an old man,
to a black bear, to a land shark.
What would a land shark? Just a shark on land.
I guess
that's not winning. It's beached. Right?
He's pretty jacked, though, man.
Oh my god, he is jacked. I mean, okay. I think we'll just go by Land Shark v Ram. We have enough to get through. We can't go into pedantics on everyone.
I'm just not super familiar with... Okay, you know what, Dave? When I look up Land Shark, the first thing that appears is
Jeff from Marvel Rivals.
UNC Tar Heels.
Let's go.
UNC Tar Heels.
A Ram would definitely... because I'm just thinking a Land Shark, that's not where they're supposed to be, right?
Sure, yeah. They're permanently playing an away game. Iowa State is the Cyclones.
Cyclones, and then Lipscomb, which is just amazing name.
Sorry,
they're like bison or buffalo.
Sure. So okay.
I mean, a Cyclone is gonna.
A Cyclone's winning that.
That's just Marquette and New Mexico.
The Golden Eagles is Marquette,
and then New Mexico's just like a dude, right? Or are they? No. They might be the Lobos, which are like...
I just typed in Jew Mexico.
Yeah. No, New Mexico are the Lobos, which are like wolves, essentially.
So a golden eagle versus a wolf?
Can it get within range?
Fuck,
or what if the eagle's got like bombs that it can drop? Now we're just getting silly.
What if the wolf has a gun?
Now we're just getting silly. That's my bad. It's a matter of who's going to get who first, really.
I mean, I'm going Golden Eagle, man. Eagles are crazy.
They can be, yeah.
I mean, they're snagging fish.
Well, they're
snagging fish out to water.
They would take I've read stories of eagles would take turtle. Now turtles can be found in the wildlife. It's not like an eagle's just going to randomly find an explosive, but you could take a turtle and drop it on a wolf and crack his head open.
Sure.
I'm just saying.
You could do that. I think an eagle could win just the mobility, the dexterity increase.
I think if a wolf gets to an eagle, it's gonna rip it to shreds. But I think if the eagle can stay out of harm's way for long enough, it's fine. Right. It's game over.
Because I mean, a wolf is working a wolf's what? They're trying to get a bite in. The eagle has two talons.
Right.
Or two sets of talons. I feel I feel like they're winning that one.
Michigan State Spartans
and then the Bryant Bulldogs.
I think a Spartan would easily kill a dog. Because you got to think he's got shield Spartan, too.
Right,
it's not just like a dude.
Yeah.
He's got, you take one shield to push the bulldog away and then stab him in the gut or something. I'm just walking you through how to kill a dog or how I would kill a dog.
So we.
Oh shit.
There's so many teams.
That's what I'm saying.
Okay. Well, let's go column by column. So let's scroll down and
all the way.
Yeah.
Okay.
So the Gators versus whatever a Norfolk State is.
I have no idea. What is it?
Oh, I was looking up Oklahoma. Sorry.
Oh no, the Sooners are just like ponies.
So Norfolk State, man, we should have done this before.
I know.
I didn't consider it though.
I didn't.
Spyro the Spartan. So an alligator versus a Spartan.
Oh, a Spartan would probably beat an alligator, right? I mean, definitely that's going to be more tough than a dog. But like alligators definitely are ferocious, right? And if you get them in a body roll, you're dead. But like remember, an alligator can't turn its head around, so you just get behind him, and you just jab him.
Yeah.
But alligators are pretty fucking scary, though.
It's also a number 1 seed.
Oh, I don't give a fuck about that.
Well,
we're gonna be the only ones that'll predict this upset. What do you think, though? I'll take your word, because I could go either way, honestly. With how ferocious alligators are.
It feels like a bit of a coin toss. So we went with Spartans over Bulldogs, right?
Right.
That's what we did.
Yeah. Alligators definitely a huge step up.
Yeah, I would agree with that.
Also, Florida is kind of a fraudulent 1 seed if we want to get technical here, but
gotcha. I'm not up on any.
I'm not super up either. I just am regurgitating what some of my coworkers have said.
Sure.
I don't.
Let's go. You know what, Dave? Let's go 1-1 on Spartans. So let's pick Florida we'll pick Gator to beat
Spartan to beat Dog.
That feels fair to me.
Yeah, that's like the Fire Emblem triangle,
yes.
Axe beats fucking spear, whatever.
It's the Pokemon starters.
Right. It's the start. Spartan, Dog, and Gator.
So, okay. Husky versus a horse.
Yeah. Huskies would rip apart a horse. Yeah,
a horse just isn't a very
aggressive,
like a fighting creature.
Right. I mean, it's got that back kick. It could definitely take a few down with it, I think, especially if they get behind him.
Right. Well, but then I guess the question is, what is the plurality? Is it always multiple Huskies and multiple horses? Because like a pack of horses could...
Because it is Sooners. Right. Yeah, not just Sooner. That's a good question. I mean, I usually go by plural. So like if it's... for example, if it's like the Oklahoma Bulldog, then it's like, okay, there's one. But if it's Bulldogs, there's multiple ones. But Gators, but when you have plural and plural, I think that cancels these other out, kind of like a double negative, know? Okay. So then you're just, because at this point, it's like an equal pack of both, right? So then you got to think about, okay, Husky v. Horse.
I feel like horse has such a... So the horse, the advantage with the horse lies in its size differential.
Right.
And when you apply that, when you extend that to multiple horses and multiple Huskies,
right,
you basically you're increasing your one advantage, which is size.
But then the Huskies are also increasing their one advantage, which is speed and nimbleness.
This one's really hard, Dave.
It is pretty tough.
The 8 and 9 matchups for both these two conferences have unironically been very difficult.
Yeah.
Also, wait, looking ahead, Gonzaga and Georgia,
those are both
Bulldogs.
Yeah,
right? That's really funny.
Yeah,
and they're also an 8 and 9 seed. Nothing but trouble at the 8 and 9 seed.
It's
matchups.
rough.
Okay, why don't you say which of the two you think wins on the count of 3?
Okay.
And I'll do the same.
All right,
ready? 1, 2, 3. Sooners.
Horse.
We both went horses. There we go. Okay. Horse. All right. We got Tigers versus Rams. I think I'm going Tigers on this one.
Yeah. I think I would too.
I think I'd go Tiger for sure.
The entire Grand Canyon. It's an immovable force. I actually don't.
Missouri versus Drake. When Drake loses, Drake's done nothing.
Drake can't even beat Kendrick, bro.
Drake has done nothing but catch L's this year.
All right, I'll look up Maryland real quick.
Yeah, I got it.
The thing is I didn't go into this looking up the mascots because I was like, oh, I know a fair bit of mascots, and then here I am forgetting all of them.
Start getting a couple goofy ones.
Testudo, a diamondback terrapin. What the fuck?
Oh yeah, Maryland. They're like attack turtles.
Oh, that's kind of sick.
Yeah, he's kind of sick. I don't know what.
Oh, that's sick. Yeah, I mean, turtles can be fucking a snapping turtle could break your fucking arm.
Yeah.
So,
Thunder the antelope. I'm taking terrapin.
Turtle, bro. Get the fuck out of here, antelope.
All day.
He made like
what? Okay, previously GCU's mascot.
No, not previously.
No, I'm just saying it was a furry purple blob known as the Purple People Eater. Purple people. Holy shit! Purple People Eater could have swept the bracket.
He could.
Could have swept the bracket. That's like a mythological mascot.
That was the Vikings, the nickname for their defense back in like it was either the 80s or the 90s, the Purple People Eaters.
I don't like how you said that first try, and I struggled for 5 minutes.
Well, I've been saying it for a while, being a lifelong Vikings fan, as you know.
Drake or Bulldogs? I think Missouri's Tigers. Tigers versus Bulldogs. I'm thinking Tigers. I'm thinking Tigers.
Yeah.
I'll get UNC Wilmington.
Okay. Texas Tech is I believe the Red Raiders. So I don't know what that is specifically.
A Seahawk is UNC Wilmington.
Okay. Well, if the Red Raiders have fucking guns.
Yeah, that's fair. That's definitely
fair. It's a dude, it's a guy with a gun.
Yeah,
like
okay.
It's a cowboy.
Well, let's go Texas Tech. Let's go Texas Tech on that one.
You can shoot him down easily.
Kansas versus Arkansas. A Jayhawk versus a wild boar. I'm taking the wild boar.
Yeah,
Dave.
The Razorback.
Yes.
Absolutely. St. John's in Omaha.
I'll look up Omaha.
Okay. This episode of Dave and Alex looking at their phones was brought to you by Colgate. I don't know.
Go Gate. The University of Nebraska Omaha mascot is Maverick, a Red Bull with a prominent grin.
We may have because I mean this is just Johnny Thunderbird, which is a sick name.
Yes,
but it's a bird, you know.
And this is a bull, Durango the bull.
I mean, my thought process, right, is again you have the nobility of a bird versus the stationary on ground level of a bull, right? So I think if they got a piece of each other, bull's winning that hands down. But it's a matter of like what can the bird do prior to that.
Right.
But it's like a little bird, right? Let me check.
Yeah, what did you Johnny Thunderbird?
Johnny Thunderbird, it doesn't say wait, hold on. It's just a bird. Remember, we have to go through the rest of this and the entire rest of the bracket, too. So, if we have one that shouts out to us, we should just go with it.
Yeah. God, this is just it's one of those legitimately hard ones.
I go bull.
All right, let's go bull. Let's go bull, Dave.
Should we finish out the side, then do the other side?
Yeah, we can do that.
Okay.
Tiger versus Cardinals.
Tiger.
Yeah, it's got to be a tiger.
Wolverine, Bulldog.
Bulldog, Wolverine. Tar Heel versus Cyclone. Cyclone's going to be hard to beat, man.
Yeah, that is. That's why that was the killer in my bracket last year is because UAB was in it and they're the fucking dragons.
Oh, right.
I had them making the Final Four.
Golden Eagle versus Spartan.
Spartan, absolutely. Because there's not the it's a similar situation to the bull and the other bird. Like once you get level, Spartan just one swipe's cutting that bitch out the air.
Sure, we'll go Spartan.
You don't even know.
Gator versus horses. That's okay. This might be the weirdest, hardest matchup.
Is it really? Because it's
a bunch of horses versus a bunch of alligators.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure gators would win that. It's not as cut and dry as huskies.
You're right. All right.
Because
all right. It's weird though.
It is weird.
I've never considered it before.
But gators don't got them fleshy bits.
True. They've got battle armor.
They got built-in battle armor. They're practically dinosaurs. Tigers and
terrapins.
The turtles. I don't know, bro. I mean, I feel like
you got that defensive stat.
You do. You have high defense, and that tiger gets close at all, that turtle's gonna snap it.
Go Maryland.
Snap it.
Go Maryland, dude.
You know what? Yeah.
I'm not hesitating. Go Maryland.
Yeah, that's fair.
Red Raiders versus Tigers, right?
I mean, if you
with gun versus Tigers,
if you have enough bullets,
yeah, guy with gun wins a lot.
Razorback versus the bull.
Ooh,
that is tough. That's a bit of a toughie.
Yeah.
Well, what's Omaha's what are they called? The Omaha what? Because Arkansas is the Razorbacks.
They're like Maverick the Red.
Excuse me. No, I know, but are they like the Omaha
Mavericks?
Mavericks?
Oh, sorry, Durango, and then nickname Mavericks. What? Mascot Durango, nickname Mavericks. So the Omaha Mavericks.
So then multiple bulls,
I guess.
If it was like one bull, then that would be pretty cut and dry. But multiple bulls and multiple boars, it's tough.
They're Razorbacks. They're packing knives. Wild boars.
And you got. That is true. They are Razorback. They do have knives on their back. But you got to remember that Arkansas is red. The boars, by extension, would be red. That's going to send the bulls into a frenzy.
True. Very true, Dave. It sounds like you're pulling for the bulls here.
No, I'm just trying to give them a fair shake. I'm just trying to play devil's advocate here.
Bulls advocate?
Shut up.
That was pretty good.
We'll go Arkansas.
For that, we're going Arkansas.
For
that joke alone.
That's stupid.
All right, Tiger versus Wolverine. I feel like the Tiger, you just got that thickness.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
So, fuck it. Give it to the Tigers, dude.
Let's do it.
Cyclone versus Cyclone. You can't. You're not losing to
Mother
Mother Nature. Or you are losing to Mother Nature. Excuse me.
Yeah.
This is the matchup here. Gators versus Terrapins.
They're both dinosaurs.
Fucking two dinosaurs squaring up.
Then I think the biggest... They both have high defense. They both got high stats. Gators have much more mobility. I think that could really work out.
But I feel like the Turtles have the defense to span that gap. You know what I mean?
No, I don't disagree with you, but I'm just wondering like what would crack first. You know?
I feel like Gators have a higher octane offense.
Yeah. And I think maybe and we didn't touch on this earlier, but I'm not gonna go back. But like once you get a turtle on its back, it's donezo.
Sure. Well, but Gators also have the backside blind spot thing.
That is true.
But the Turtles, I don't think have the mobility to capitalize on that. For those reasons, I'm going Florida.
I will go Florida as well.
2-1 seeds advancing. Kind of curious. We'll see though.
I kind of hate that.
Red Raiders and versus Wild Boars. I'm going guy with gun, dude.
I know, but it's like how. I mean, I guess they are the Red Raiders, multiple guys with guns, but like
versus the Razorbacks.
Yeah, I guess, right?
I guess you could also one could question what kind of gun.
Yeah.
Are they fighting at range?
Because they're also cowboys, so it's like older guns. Yeah, sure. I'll go guy with gun.
You sure?
I mean, I'm just wondering how thick a boar's skin is.
Right.
Because you hear like gorillas or whatever, they got thick ass skin.
Right.
Google that. How thick is a boar's skin?
How easy is it to kill a wild boar with a gun?
That's a crazy Google search.
How to kill a wild boar r/hiking.
That's weird that it's there.
You're not going to be able to kill it. If you somehow are able, there's a good chance you'd be seriously injured doing so. Climb a tree or use beer mace. I think he means bear mace.
Beer mace.
Beer mace. The boars love a good time.
That's how you get me, brother.
No,
dap me up for that one,
dude.
I might go boar.
Go boar, dude. Fuck it. Go boar.
I
feel stupid for even questioning it.
Fuck it, we ball, dude. All right, Tiger versus Cyclone. You're not gonna beat a Cyclone.
You're not.
I'm sorry,
Cyclone.
you're just not.
You're literally not.
It's quite literally an immovable force.
Boars versus Gators. Unbelievable matchup. I mean, you've got two high attack stats.
Yep.
The Boars, what they lack in defense, they make up for in speed. What the Gators lack in speed, they make up for in defense.
Well, Gators got some pretty good speed too. You ever seen a Gator move?
That's true. They be chomping quick. Go Do we want to go Gators?
I mean, yeah, I think so.
Okay,
right?
Go Gators, man. Go Gators.
I mean, because once you get that boar in a barrel roll, you're done.
Sure.
Donezo. Iowa Cyclones.
Yeah, I mean,
that's it. I mean, you're yeah.
It's a whole Cyclone. All right,
we got to figure out who can compete with a fucking Cyclone.
On to the right side of the bracket.
A devil. We don't even know.
We don't even know. Just
I'm just gonna go Duke.
Cooper Flag exists. Yeah. It'll be fine.
And also, a devil is gonna be kind of hard to beat because they got mystical shit going on.
They're turning rocks into bread and shit.
Baylor Bears versus Mississippi State. I think Mississippi State is like a dog of some kind.
Mississippi State mascot, Bully the Bulldog.
Bear,
absolutely. Oregon,
Ducks.
The Ducks versus the concept of freedom.
Goddamn freedom, baby.
Liberty University. What is their? It's an evangelical Christian college. And one of the early Google searches is a Sparky the Eagle. A duck versus an eagle. Unfortunately, Dave.
Ducks are mean though, dude.
Yeah, but an eagle is an eagle.
That's true.
Bibberdy.
All right, what is? I shouldn't. Oh, Wildcats.
Yeah. Versus the Akron Zips,
which is like a.
It's a compressed media file.
Okay. Shut up. I don't like that at all. It's true. Oh, it's like a little like wombat.
A female kangaroo. Wait, I like her.
Okay.
She's so silly looking. Oh my god.
We're gonna go Wildcats for that one.
No.
So BYU, a bunch of Mormons versus
VCU.
So Cougars versus what's VCU?
Isn't it an HBCU also? Rams.
Cougars versus Rams. I don't think you can really. Cougars are gonna be tough to beat. They got mobility.
Go Cougars, man.
They got.
Go Cougs.
They got a lot going on.
Go Cougs.
Wisconsin, I think Honey Badgers.
Yeah, you're right.
Versus Montana. Mountain Peaks.
Mascot.
I have no idea.
Monty. He is a grizzly bear.
Ooh.
It's got to be grizzly bear.
It's bears or
grizzly bears specifically.
Yeah. Bears are crazy.
Yeah.
They're another animal similar to gorillas that, like, you shoot it, it's not done, brother.
Well, the fact that it's not a black bear. Black bears are a little more skittish. Grizzly bears, they'll just fucking kill you. Okay. St. Mary's, the Gael, as in Gaelic. So it is an Irish warrior.
Oh, that's going to be tough.
And then Vanderbilt.
I forget what Vanderbilt is.
Oh my god.
What is it?
Mr. Commodore, a.k.a. a naval officer.
Oh, so it's dude v. dude.
It's dude versus dude, unbelievably.
Okay.
Well, here's the thing, Dave. I think what this one really comes down to is you've got an Irish warrior on land, and you've got a naval commander also on land.
Right,
he's caught with his pants down.
What age of naval commander? Does he have access to firearms, or is this like...
You're not even on the water.
Well, right, but he's still got military training. You would think, right? I mean, an Irish warrior doesn't give a fuck.
Oh, portrayed as a naval officer from the 1880s.
Oh, that was the worst time for naval officers.
Terrible time.
As we all know.
Yeah, I'm going the Gales.
I'm going too.
Gales.
So Robert Morris is a guy, just a dude named Romo.
Oh yes, Robbie Moe.
Yeah, obviously.
So, a colonial man.
And Alabama, I know this because I fell in love with their mascot last year. An elephant, who's my favorite animal. I have a tattoo of an elephant on my arm, named Big Al.
Also, so okay, but then where does the Crimson Tide thing come in?
That I don't know.
It's a menstruating elephant.
Sure. That's going to cause a lot of slippage, too. So
true. I mean, I think your elephant wins, regardless.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he does. Because Romo over here is just a colonial... He doesn't even have anything
he's just
going on.
Guy. He's what, you've got a signed declaration.
You could easily get trampled by an elephant, brother.
Easily. I mean, God, they nearly lost to the British Armed Forces.
Yeah, no, those guys suck.
Pretty sus.
Houston... Fuck, what's Houston?
The Houston Problems.
Cougars.
Wait, Dave. The Southern Illinois University Cougars.
Ooh, Cougars.
It's Cougar versus Cougar.
Coug v. Coug? I guess in that instance, we'd probably just go to...
I'm just going to go with Houston.
Yeah.
But wait, we got Cougar versus Cougar. It's a Bulldog versus Bulldog.
Now this one,
what are the odds?
The odds are honestly
that's insane.
The odds are forever in our favor here. I'm gonna go Georgia just because, and this is the few times we try hard to not let actual basketball knowledge make its way.
Gonzaga, perennial choke artists.
Gonzaga always does this. They get this is crazy that they're an 8 seed. They usually get the 1 seed and then lose in the fucking 16.
Shout out to Adam Morrison one time.
Oh, shout out to the GOAT, Adam Morrison. He had us all rocking the long hair that sucked. Tigers versus what's McNeese?
Rowdy the Cowboy. I'm going Tiger.
Yeah. Tiger's a beautiful killer of an animal. Purdue Boilermakers. So guy with a hammer.
Prowler the Panther.
It's tough. But you can't underestimate a guy with a hammer, though. But a guy with a hammer can do any... And it's not just like a hammer. It's a sludge hammer.
Yeah, you got one shot. If you missed, you're cooked. I feel like a Panther wins on speed.
You're probably right.
And I don't know if I can budge on that stance.
But a guy with a hammer... You can't underestimate a man with a plan, though.
He doesn't have a plan. He has a hammer.
Exactly. That's what the plan is hit stuff. It's a big... I mean... All right, I'll go with it. You're probably right. I'm just going to go Illinois because we don't know this game.
Well, Dave, wait. The University of Illinois, known as the Fighting Illini, currently does not have an official mascot.
Oh, my God. That puts a little...
There's a strong movement to adopt the belted kingfisher.
Puts a little bit in our
which is a bird.
Okay, so it probably would lose anyway. Should we go whoever wins between Texas and Xavier? Because Texas Longhorns is gonna...
Xavier, I think they're a Wildcat or something, I think.
Well, either way, those mascots are gonna beat a bird.
Oh, Dave!
They're gonna beat
the Blue Blob. The Xavier Blue Blob.
Oh, hell yeah. That's winning. That's just winning.
The secondary mascot is the main attraction. Okay, secondary. D'Artigan, the Musketeer. So a musketeer versus a bird.
That's going to shoot down.
Yeah.
But also, as of right now, they don't even have one. Right. So it's...
Right, yeah.
Just lose by default.
Get Illinois the fuck out of my bracket.
Get out of here!
Wildcat versus Troy Bolton. Wildcat versus High School Musical, which is weirdly layered.
Gonna get in the big game.
The Trojans.
Oh, because they're the Wildcats in the High School Musical.
Trojans are losing.
Trojans are losing?
Absolutely.
Against Wildcats? But Trojans are going to... You got to remember, these are highly trained...
I feel like you're overestimating humans. There's a lot of instances where human gets into nature and they just fucking lose.
No. I understand that, but think about it this way, dude. 300. Now, those are Spartans. Okay. These are Trojans.
Okay.
But similar, right? You get a bunch of those guys in one of those, like, phalanx stances where they put all the shields up and shit.
Sure.
Wildcats aren't going to do that.
But I feel like a Wildcat's crawling. They're going low.
Yeah, but that's why you got the big shields.
Trojans' defense couldn't even prevent me from being born, dude. I've got a great argument against them.
That's very true. I didn't even forget about
Kentucky wins on a condom joke.
Yeah. Oh, but fun fact about High School Musical, since we were talking about that, do you know that that movie is based on Lynn Swann, wide receiver for the Pittsburgh Steelers?
No, I did not know that. So
the guy who made High School Musical went to school with Lynn Swann, and Lynn Swann was like, "Hey, I take ballet, and I'm weird about not weird about." He's like, "I'm scared that my homies are gonna make fun of me," and then the dude was like, "Well, why don't you do both?" You know, and then he wrote. So he took African American icon Lynn Swann and turned him into a scrawny white boy from Albuquerque. Perfect.
He wrapped the pill in cheese.
Yes.
Okay, we've got a brown bear versus a blue bull.
Bear.
Okay.
Bear.
You sound very sure.
Bears are bears. Tennessee Volunteers versus...
the Wofford Terriers.
I mean, they are just volunteering, but you could easily kick a terrier to death.
Yeah, you could. I don't know, but listen, dude, this terrier looks pretty angry.
Oh, he looks like a little rough and tumble guy.
He looks pretty angry. He's also got very human teeth.
That's weird. Blue Devil versus Bear. Now, normally I would immediately go Bear, but again, Devil's got some mystical shit that you're working with.
You've got some supernatural things happening. I feel like I have to go Blue Devil here.
It's going to be tough to beat Blue Devil.
Yeah, it really is, Dave.
This is the double-edged sword of this bracket, is because you could have, like, doing it this way, Mascot v Mascot, means that you could have some crazy upsets, but at the same time you have Duke going,
right.
Which it's like, they're not gonna, Wildcat.
They get Coop back. Who knows?
He didn't play the whole ACC tournament. He was hurt the whole time. They still won though, so that is okay. Whatever. We're talking actual basketball right now. This has no place in our basketball bracket.
All right, Liberty Bibberty versus Wildcats. What was Liberty even?
Like a bird of some kind, an eagle.
Oh yeah, because it was duck versus eagle.
Yeah.
A wildcat versus an eagle.
Again, another instance of who gets to who first. Mm-hmm. Wildcats. Wait, how? I gotta Google it. Hold on. How high can a wildcat jump? 10 feet. Yeah, it can jump up to 10 feet high.
Eagle attacks. It's commercial.
Okay, but like no free ads in our video.
Sorry, I turned it off. Eagle attacks an African wildcat. I just want to see. Let's just see what happens.
Let's see its attack stat.
Let's see what happens.
Okay, hold on, we're consulting film. We're consulting.
Okay, the wildcat is wildly catting.
Right. Just kind of walking along.
Yep.
Being a cat.
Yep. Oh, something's about to happen.
Uh-oh.
Instant replay.
Yeah, we got to consult the film on this. This new kid coming out of the draft looks like he's got a lot of promise to him.
The wildcat has the eagle in its mouth. Yeah.
No, fuck that. Eagles. I think we overestimated how good eagles are. Cougars versus what was Montana again?
Was it a guy? Was it another guy with a gun?
It might have. I don't remember.
Montana mascot. Oh, grizzly bear. Cougar versus grizzly bear. I think I'm going
grizzly bear.
I think I'm going grizzly.
Grizzly bear.
Yeah, the thickness, dude.
The Gaelic warriors versus elephants.
Elephants. I'm thinking of Lord of the Rings now.
Those elephants fucked up those dudes.
Yeah, but then one pretty boy took down a bunch of elephants.
Yeah, but that was just for the movie. In real life, that didn't happen.
Well, in real life, there aren't elves.
Yeah, okay.
All right, if you want to go elephants, go elephants.
I'm willing to go either way.
Go fans.
I'll leave it up to you. Because I can see, I get your point.
No, if it's like a stampede of elephants, you're right.
It is pretty tough to get past that. Cougar, bulldog, cougar.
Cougar, yeah. Tiger.
High Point was actually pretty solid, right? They beat my guy with a hammer. Weren't High Point like a cougar or some fucking wildcat? Oh no, prowler.
A panther.
Tiger, panther. I might be liable. I mean,
I might go tiger.
I would be liable to go tiger as well.
Yeah.
So we got Longhorn and or Blue Mysterious Blob versus Wildcat. I think honestly a Longhorn would beat a Wildcat.
Yeah,
and I think a Blue Mysterious Blob, you don't know what he's.
That's their secondary mascot, but I'm willing to continue.
You don't know what he's capable of, brother. A bear and a bear.
Bear, yeah.
Volunteer doesn't even want to be there.
Blue Devil.
Yeah, unfortunately.
It's just really tough to beat a Blue Devil, man.
I keep forgetting what Montana is. I know we just looked it up. What's Montana?
Shit. I hate that I'm also for grizzly bear. Grizzly bear is an elephant. It's gotta be an elephant, dude. It literally has to be an elephant.
Yeah, I think so. Tiger, cougar. I think tiger.
Probably going tiger again. You got that thickness.
Yeah. Mysterious Blue Blob versus bear or Longhorn versus bear. I think a bear would beat a Longhorn, but again, you don't know what a blob
Mysterious Blue Blob.
You don't know what it's capable of. It could be capable of nothing.
Our bracket gets busted if Xavier doesn't go through.
Exactly. But like a blob could be capable of nothing.
Anything. Or anything.
But it could be
anything.
capable of
right.
anything.
It could eat anything.
Yeah. You don't know, dude.
All right. Going back up. Blue Devil versus Elephant.
As much as it pains me,
I think you have to go Blue Devil.
There's mystical shit going on here, dude.
Truly, yeah.
Stuff beyond our comprehension.
And then you've got a tiger versus...
Obviously.
All
right.
So we've got Blue Devil versus Blue Blob, potentially.
Or...
This is such a toss-up because Blue Blob and Blue Devil is really the most interesting matchup on this entire thing.
And again, you've got...
But if Texas gets through... It's Duke all day.
If Texas gets through, it's Duke all day. Blue Blob, again, you don't know what that fool can do.
Right.
But I think we gotta go. I think we gotta go with the odds.
Right.
Because it's like it's a 75% split, really.
Sure.
Because it's like Duke is 50, and then Texas would be another 25, right? Wouldn't that be how that works? 2/3, rather.
Unsure as to how that works.
A 2/3 split.
I think I have to go Blue Devil.
Yeah.
I think Blue Blob, if they make it, had a tremendous run.
Right. A storybook ending.
So now, Dave, it comes down to a powerhouse of the natural physical world and a powerhouse of the
metaphorical,
of the
magical
world.
Of
the metaphysical.
Right.
I think I have, Dave. I think I have to go Blue Devil.
Yeah,
because I'm thinking about it, and it's like, a Blue Devil, a harbinger,
yeah,
a harbinger of destruction. What are the sorts of things they would employ? Feast.
Oh yeah.
Famine, tides,
right?
Eclipse,
right?
Cyclone. I feel like Cyclone ultimately bows to the Blue Devil. Yeah. Unfortunately,
you can't beat your dad. Trust me, I've tried.
No, yeah. Every there comes a point.
There comes a point where
he has to fight their dad, and yeah.
Sometimes you win, sometimes you lose. At this point, you lose.
How many points will be scored in the championship?
40,000.
That's 4,000.
Well, it wouldn't let me put another 0.
20. 11.
I mean, technically, how many points will be scored? You could put 4 and have that be correct. Because it's like, how many will be scored? Not total points. That's I misread. Never mind. No. Sorry.
ESPN, so shut the fuck up.
Shut the fuck up, idiot.
I'm going to say... Final score 70-60. Go 120. Nah, championship games I always feel like are historically lower scoring.
Yeah, they're pretty underwhelming.
I feel like they're usually every championship game is always like just a dog fight and it ends up being like 70-60 or something. So go 131.
Perfect. I'm not entering that bullshit because I don't want emails.
And there it is, ladies and gentlemen. The bracket that'll win.
This is 100% correct. No faults at all.
Not a single one.
Totally legitimate bracket that we are submitting.
Done.
I don't want to enter my email.
Submit your email to Disney.
I got an email.
I'm not submit your email to Disney.
Well, I'm gonna, but not on camera.
Sure.
All right, folks. Thanks for tuning in. That was whatever this was. Just to recap, we got Duke going all the way, but not because it's Duke, because it's kind of hard to beat the devil.
It's tough to beat the devil. Just ask Jesus. Tough to beat the devil.
But I am gonna take this to my grave. If we get some of these like big fucking upsets correct, it's gonna prove that the system works until it doesn't. You know what I mean?
Yes.
All right, gang. We'll see you in the next one. Deuces. Do you want to say anything before we go?
Love you.
Get laid, get paid, Gatorade.